You know, Mimikyu is very, what's the word? Misunderstood.
It's true. He
So,
gets really ragged on. It went over your head completely.
no,
No,
it did
yes,
not. It,
yes. You enjoyed it so much. I saw the cringe on your face because he is nothing but a rag. That's all he is. He's a piece of cloth that has Pikachu written all over it, or Pikachu drawn on him. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of WEEABOOZIES. WEEABOOZIES. Ooh. With me and Jackie, me being Thezalbee and her being a Jackie. Today we're going to go over our live action anime watching that we did, the rabbit hole that I faced going down with the live action anime that I decided to go with, the terrible, terrible live action anime rabbit hole that I went down that literally wasted like 8 hours of my lifetime yesterday. And Jackie's very transformative anime experience with hers. And then after that, we're going to go over some box office stuff because we had Dragon Ball Super Super release here in the States during our little 2 week break. So we're going to go over that. And then the next topic in our or not live action, the next topic in our series of things that we will be watching during this podcast. So, first off, as normal, I think as normal as we're going to be normal, we're going to go over what we watched over the past 2 weeks, other than live action thing. So, don't go over live action thing, but what did you watch, Jackie?
I've been watching some Spider So What, and it's, reincarnation anime.
Mm-hmm.
I usually watch that when I'm doing my cardio on the treadmill, but it's hilarious. Like, I'm so deathly afraid of spiders, but the fact that this spider is a reincarnated girl, like, it just makes it so much more hilarious to me. But I definitely recommend you to watch that one.
This is the one with the bow on it, right? The spider with a bow on it. Oh my god, I had to look up this goddamn
Does
anime.
she have a bow?
Does she have like a little bow on her hair? Let's see.
No, it looks kind of looks like she has little bunny ears though.
I'm a spider, so what? Yeah, it is. It totally is that anime that I watched like 2 episodes of, and I was like, "What the fuck is
Oh,
this?"
yeah,
All
okay,
right.
so like the first two episodes are just fucking weird and it's just like okay, but the more episodes that you watch, like it gets better.
Yeah, I watched it. I think when it first came out because it got recommended to me by the other anime tubers on anime YouTube stuff, and I was like, or I don't understand this because I was not only that, but it's like in Japanese, so of course my ADD does not suffice to reading subtitles a lot,
Yes.
which is why I sometimes choose dub over sub because my ADD goes, oh, I need to scroll through
Hey, ain't
TikTok
no
while I'm watching.
shame.
Yes,
Don't let people shame you about your choice to watch dubs.
oh, we'll go over it. Trust me, that'll be a week topic, or that'll be a podcast topic of
Gonna get me riled up.
yes, we're gonna get everyone all riled up in the comment section below of oh my god, these guys are fake because they watch dub anime. But yes, actually would be down to watch more of those. And I think during our Isekai week, we'll probably do that one, or at least I'll probably try to
Yeah.
watch it. All right. So as for me, I didn't watch much anime. I know, I know. I did okay. So it does tie into our live action anime because for Full Metal Alchemist, I never can get past the Armstrong Point in the mountains. Now, have you ever seen the full arc and run of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Full Metal Alchemist?
No. Well, yeah, so I watched it like back in 2013 maybe, so I don't remember it.
All
And
right. So
yeah.
there's a point where Ed and Al go up north to the Armstrong Briggs area, to pretty much go up there to do some. I forgot what they're doing up there, but they go up there, and then when Armstrong comes back down to the Capitol, I always stop right there. Don't know why, but I always just lose interest and I just bounce off it. So yesterday, when I finally sat down and watched the live action stuff, I was like, all right, I need to see how this anime actually ends so I can compare it with the anime the live action anime, in which, holy crap, there's so much different things in the live action than in the actual anime itself, which of course there will be, but like people are left out, like completely left out of the anime. But I finally finished. I think I watched 12 episodes back to back to back to back to back yesterday. So I was very animated out yesterday. It was a lot of me just like going there going like, okay, like it's, oh god, there's like 3 more episodes. I need to power through this. And I'm like, the very last episode was of course a tearjerker episode of like, oh hey, everyone's happy, yay, everyone, like no one at all like suffered at the very end there. Well, technically suffered, but yeah, everyone kind of at the end was like all like happy and go lucky and joyous that Al came back and everything like that. So I'm not going to talk about Full Metal Alchemist first, because that was my live action anime. Apparently, for some ungodly reason, I chose the correct anime to release within the past 2 weeks on Netflix too, because the second part of I don't know how many parts they're going to be doing this live action anime for Full Metal Alchemist, but the second part had dropped literally 3 days ago, or like not 3 days.
So you were able to watch it.
Yeah, I was able to watch two whole series of this, 2 whole episodes, which were both 2 hours each of this relatively bad live action anime. But I will talk about it after you talk about yours, because I know you showed me a little bit of yours. And how was transforming Japanese ladies in live action?
Yeah. So Sailor Moon live action is very Josh told me that it was like Power Rangers to him. And I just could not stop seeing it. Like anytime a villain came out, I'm like, oh my god, this is awful. And freaking Luna, oh my god, my Apple Watch. Luna is a stuffed animal. She literally like drops out of the sky onto Usagi's head, and it's just like this little cat stuffed animal just bloop. I'm like, that is so fucking cheesy.
How many episodes? How many episodes?
I watched one episode because it had subtitles, but I did play one of the movies in the background, and I would like kind of watch it here and there. Obviously, I have no idea what the heck they were saying, but it's the fight scenes are just hilarious.
Oh my god! Just
picture Power Rangers, but in sailor suits, and you basically seen it all.
Are they? Do they at least like no? Do they not? I want to picture. I forgot what the actual genre is called of Power Rangers. I think it's no. I almost said Gaijin. It's not Gaijin. Nah. Oh fuck it. We'll look it up later. We'll edit and post, and it will be like, this is what it's called. Just cover my mouth and be like, all right, that's really what it's called. But yes, they don't like. So I'm assuming it's like Japanese. All 5 of the scouts. So we got what? Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars. Do they show
Saturn's not in there.
Saturn's not in there?
No, because she's the outer Sailor Scout.
Who am I missing then? We have Mercury.
We have Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and then Sailor Moon.
Oh, am I dumb? Did I count someone else? I forgot the green one. The green anime. The green anime. Jupiter. The You're green anime Pluto, lady. I think. I don't. Maybe. I think. I don't know why, but I always thought that Saturn. No, I am thinking of Jupiter. I don't even think I named off Mars. That's probably why. My favorite, my favorite of them. Actually, no, Venus. Venus is one of my favorites, and then it goes down to Mars because of her high heels. Does she have high
Mars is
heels?
such a bee.
I know,
Yeah,
but
little red
because she's
heels.
Mars, because she has to be fiery.
It's funny that I say like she's a bitch, but I literally gave my second daughter Ray as a middle name because of Sailor Mars.
Oh my god! Did they introduce Chibi Moon yet, or Chibi Moon in it?
No, I only watched the first episode and then like a random movie.
Okay, what was the plot of the movie? Or no, we don't know yet because it was
Um,
all.
yeah, it was all in Japanese, but it was like it was the circus arc. I know that. I think that's like the second season or something like that. Maybe third. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I'm old.
Did you watch Crystal when it came out?
I watched like the first three episodes and Arya really liked it, but she after three episodes she was like, "Okay, mommy, I'm done. I want to watch Coco Melon." I'm like, "Oh God, okay."
I love having a daughter that who just doesn't approve of any anime. She's like, nah, this whole Crystal thing ain't for me, mom. I want to watch the OG ones. All right, I want to watch the OG anime, and the reason is because of that girl who plays Sailor Moon's friend, who speaks with a Harley Quinn accent.
Oh yeah.
Usami's friend who goes like, "Oh, we gonna go to the we're gonna go see the Joker over there." It was a terrible New Jersey accent. I'm so sorry, but you know it is. You know that her voice actress is like just straight up like, all right. So how are we gonna play this? Let's think of like something like a New York and like New Jersey accent. Okay, fine. We're just gonna go with this, and she like lays out her lines, and it sounds god awful. I hate old dubs a lot of times, but she's one of my favorite.
It's giving me Joey Wheeler.
Yes, it's the Joey Wheeler,
Oh
the Joey
God.
Wheeler effect. Maybe she also played Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so I of course watched Full Metal Alchemist. So the first one, the first 2 hours of my life that were spent watching this god awful anime, which is not that bad. Okay, I enjoy Full Metal, and the only reason why I watched it so much was because I enjoy Full Metal Alchemist as a story versus anything else in this world. I don't care about the anime. I don't care about anything else. I care about two brothers trying to find their bodies and then getting their bodies back, and then shenanigans ensuing. Right?
Yeah.
That is literally the only reason why I watch these two. It literally starts out with the fake priest arc. So they go in and they find a philosopher, the fake priest of the Philosopher's Stone. They kind of do anime as like running and stuff like that. But then Mustang shows up, and I can't remember if Mustang shows up in that city to handle the events that ensue in the fake priest arc. And then from there it goes into oh god, what did it go into? But it pretty much goes into fifth laboratory stuff. So I don't know if you remember the fifth laboratory and how they had the homuncula, or not homuncula. They show the homunculus, right?
Yeah.
But they don't. They have the entire thing of. It was the main series of Laboratory 5. So they show Hughes dying. Spoiler alert for an old ass anime. Which the actual actor who plays Hughes looks like the anime version of Hughes. It is
Oh
really
no.
ungodly uncanny. Like how
That
funny he looks.
that part like was so heart-wrenching for me when I watched it.
Yes, it
So
looks like.
watching live action, I don't know if I could handle that. I'm
Are
a
you crying,
crybaby.
sir? It's like, oh, it looks like rain. It's like, sir, there's no
Uh,
rain. And it's like Mustang sitting there crying. Um, that's a tearjerker scene for me. Definitely, it's one of the tearjerker scenes. But one of the things that they actually changed was the Chimera Doctor that we see that makes the Chimera out of his, again, full spoiler territory into this old ass anime that's been out there for a long time. The Chimera Doctor that actually puts his daughter with the dog in the end, or the end of that, or near like the middle of that arc. He replaces Barry the Butcher. You remember Barry the Butcher, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so he's the one who tells Alphonse about fake memories and turns Alphonse against Ed for that little bit of time, right?
Mm-hmm.
They replace him with the doctor because he's not arrested, or he is arrested, but he's as he's like working with Al, he works with Al, and then Winry and Ed go off and find Dr. Moreau, who gets killed in this, versus him coming back later on. Because they don't know if they realized that if they were going to have a multi-part series, and I think they just ended this one on the Laboratory 5 stuff. Because in the end of this, the Chimera Doctor comes back, and then the general that releases all the mannequin soldiers at the end of the anime, that actually happens during the Laboratory 5 stuff. So instead of happening at the very end of the anime, he releases all the homunculi mannequins during this episode, or during this 2-hour live action thing. But it really happens in the anime, like literally like probably about 10 episodes away from the ending. So that is a change that happened. And then they actually treat them like zombies, though. That was the other cool thing, is that these homunculi, and they look terrible. I implore everyone to go look up how bad these homunculi mannequins look, because they look god awful on CGI. The CGI in this is really cheesy, like Japanese, Korean horror CGI.
I mean, it can't beat Sailor Moon's live action, I'll tell you that.
I feel like when I looked at yours, your live action was like from like the 90s.
Yeah, it was.
This was from
That's why I'm saying,
2017.
Okay. If they haven't beefed up their CGI, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
There is no excuse for how bad some of the CGI is. But yeah, they have, and Hawkeye is a very attractive lady. So is Lust. They actually have the great line of, "How many times do I have to burn you before I kill you?" or something like that. That Mustang says, which is one of my absolute favorite lines before he goes mad and he burns the shit out of Lust and kills her. Gluttony looks terrible. Gluttony looks like a giant baby and is very creepy.
No.
Is super duper creepy. I will send you
Hold on, I gotta look that up. No, I have to look it up right now.
Yes. Go look it up. Gluttony looks absolutely creepy and terrible as this as a creepy baby. Sumo wrestler looking dude. Yeah, look at Gluttony live action. He has no eyes.
It'd be great if I knew how to spell.
Envy looks good.
Ew.
Right? It does. It looks terrible, right?
Envy looks pretty good, yeah.
Envy looks great. Gluttony looks terrible. Envy is like, I feel like the most like adapted, because you couldn't really tell if Envy was a female or a male.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in the anime, like you can never tell. And then Lust is very, I had to look up the Lust actress, because I was like, oh, you are very attractive lady.
Yeah, she's super pretty.
Who else in there was the girl who plays Winry? The girl who plays Winry is very overactive. With her play as an anime character, because she'll be like
super high school weeb.
High school
acting?
weeby.
Oh, no.
Yes, she's very she's
It's like, oh my god.
literally she probably does that same exact. She literally does the like She's like, yeah. It is. I wish I could have like a supercut of all the times that she looks like a total anime character. And then so as ambulance goes by here,
Rude.
I know, right? Rude ass ambulance people dying over here. Um, and then I watched the second part, which was the one that got released last or 2 weeks ago, which was The Revenge of Scar. So it goes through the entire Scar arc, which is an amazing arc if you've ever watched the actual Brotherhood anime. And that one relatively follows suit. It seems more goofy. Like it doesn't take itself super serious. Because you see the first part where Mustang is in the rain, and he does the snap, and nothing
Yeah.
happens, and Hawkeye is like, yeah, you're useless right now, like go away. But he kind of like looks at it like, oh, no, blah blah. The guy who plays the Führer, kind of it seems like an older Japanese dude who plays the Führer. I feel like the Führer may have been more. It probably would have been better with a half Japanese, half American guy. With the way that it was kind of brought off in the actual anime
Hmm.
itself. Roy Mustang's character in both seasons or both episodes is actually really good. I like his character. And then what happens? What happens in that arc and everything? I'm trying to remember. It's like it just happened yesterday.
And you just watch, yeah,
I
I'm like,
just
wait,
watched
you
it
just watched it
yesterday.
yesterday.
They do this scene where she so they show the scene where Scar kills Winry's parents, and they do the scene where Winry finds out because Ed doesn't know how to shut his big mouth and doesn't know how to have peripheral vision. So of course Winry's sitting there. Winry wanders in to so many of these scenes where she should not be, even in the anime itself, where it's like, Winry, why are you here? They cut out greed. They cut out greed completely. There is no
Really?
greed. So Ling, when they introduced Ling and Mei and the ninja characters, or Ling's counterparts, but they don't include greed. That was the main part that I saw that was different from the actual anime itself. I don't know if they're waiting for the third one to introduce greed, but greed plays a super important part in the actual in the actual in the actual Brotherhood anime itself. So yeah, I if you like the anime, kind of it's good to stay away from. But if you like the story and like you want to see like different parts covered in a different way, you can kind of get through this 4 hours and be fine with your life. It's not bad like do not watch this, but it's just bad to watch it and make fun of it. This is kind of like a drinking game of like, hey, how many times like a character do like a stereotypical anime thing in live action? So it's that kind of thing. Also, Ed's no Al's CGI suit looks god awful sometimes. Like when he's sitting there next to someone and you can see like the CGI versus like the actual human,
Yeah.
it looks like PS3 graphics. So not again, I don't know how much budget this was, so I can't really fault them for all their CGI things, but it was decent. So I liked it. I liked it. I liked it for the fun that it was and the storyline. But it's only because I watch Full Metal Alchemist's story like every single day of the week. I don't care. Um, okay, that's enough for me talking because I'm gonna like die over here now. So we are going to go into the quick topic of this episode, which is the Dragon Ball Z Super or Dragon Ball Super Heroes. Have you watched Super yet at all?
No.
Have you?
Honestly, I haven't watched Dragon Ball since I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
so I barely know anything or remember anything. So Not my forte.
Yeah. Well, like Dragon Ball Super, I've been keeping up with the manga for at least as much as it is right now. They have Frieza coming back right now. I'm sure you know who Frieza is, right?
Yeah.
He is now known as Black Frieza because now his transformation is black.
Oh.
And they're saying it's a full balance thing of like, okay, he's come back from being white Frieza, Frieza as in like pure white, like pure white Frieza, and now he's turned pure evil, so now it's like black Frieza. So he's actually the strongest one in the universe right now again. So good luck for Goku and his Vegeta by his side.
Is Vegeta?
Vegeta, Kakarot, and Vegeta. But yes, superheroes just came out in the States, got released, and it was #1 in the box office for a week, I think, beating Top Gun Maverick. And can you guess, in the millions, how many millions of dollars that it opened up in America?
Okay, first, tell me how much Top Gun made.
Top Gun that week?
Yeah.
Let me see if I find it.
And then double that. Just kidding, I don't know.
Bullet Train was third. I don't care about Movie Pass.
Who does?
Actually, low key, I kind of want it.
Really?
I know, right? So the second top theater release, I think this week or that weekend, was Beast with Idris Elba, which made $11.5 million.
Okay.
Top Gun was fourth with 5.8 million, and Bullet Train was third with 8 million. So we had #2 at $11 million.
I want to say they made $25 million.
How much do you think?
25 million.
25 million. You are slightly over. It made
Oh,
$20.1 million in its first week out. Compare that to
dang.
Dragon Ball Super Broly that released in 2018. That released with $9.8 million. But that was in
That's a big jump.
I was gonna say that actually was pre-pandemic. This wasn't like pandemic numbers where it was like that. But one that you should be familiar with, young lady over there, is not Dragon Ball Z. The other D word, Demon Slayer, Mugen Train. With Funimation, I don't have its opening box office weekend, but it is the #1 anime release of all time, or Japanese film,
Nice.
and it actually is 100,000 more than the next one below it. And I'll have you guess that one. But can you guess how many millions of dollars Demon Slayer Mugen Train that was released in 2020 has made so far in its worldwide
I feel like I'm
releases?
playing The Price is Right.
You are. This is how this game goes.
What's my prize? Am I gonna win a new dishwasher?
Yes, you win an all
I can
expenses
vacuum
paid trip. No, you don't win a vacuum. Why would
to
you?
California.
You win an all expenses paid trip to California in about 3 weeks.
Okay, listen, I'm a housewife. Vacuums are everything to me, so
All right, you win a Dyson.
I have a Dyson. 16 million. I don't know.
Okay, give me a hint. It's way more than that. It's in It's in the 100 millions.
Oh, okay.
This is all time.
113 million.
Nope. Nope.
500,000. 650.
Oh wait, hold on. How much is it? If you said 500,000,
I said 113,500,654.
you were off by about 5 times.
Oh, okay.
It actually made $506 million of all time. Yep.
Mugen Train did?
Yep. and that's since 2020.
Dang.
The next one below that is a Miyazaki movie, which is Spirited Away. Spirited Away has made over close to $400 million worldwide at $395 million. And I'll probably have like a little block of text in between us. And then Your Name, which I have not watched Your Name yet.
Like my name?
No, not Your Name. No, not Your Name. It's the anime Your Name. I'm also very surprised here. Jujutsu Kaisen is on this list. And actually in the top 10, can you guess where Pokemon the first movie is?
Number 9.
You're actually right. It is number 9.
Oh.
172 million
winning
dollars. Yeah.
that vacuum.
Finally, you've won something. Let me see. Detective Conan movie too. So yeah, the top 10 currently that are highest grossing are Demon Slayer. Number 2 is Spirited Away. Number 3 is Your Name. Number 4 is Howl's Moving Castle. Number 5 is Ponyo. Number 6 is Weathering You, or Weathering with You. I've never heard that anime before.
Me neither.
7 is Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Number 8 is Stand By Me Doraemon. Oh, it's a Doraemon movie. Okay. That blue cat thing?
Yeah.
Number 9 is Pokemon. That blue cat thing. Number 9 is Pokemon first movie. And number 10, with a whopping $170 million in the box office, is Princess Mononoke.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't even seen Howl's Moving Castle. Gabby, don't kill me. I'm sorry.
She's going to kill you. So I think, what is it? Four of these top release movies are Miyazaki movies. And yes, we will be doing a Miyazaki episode. I don't know when, but we'll be doing a Miyazaki movie. Or Miyazaki episode, I should say. Where we will go over everything about Miyazaki. There are 2 One Piece animes also in this list. One Piece Stampede and One Piece Red.
I can't wait for Red.
Yes. So that is 24th and 26th.
Slice of life.
Yes, we are. Hey, who the fuck's hosting right now? Okay, I'm the host.
Me.
I am the host now.
Co-host.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go over our next episode, which we release in 2 weeks, because work and time and effort. We're gonna go over slice of life animes. We get to choose which slice of life anime we want to watch. We'll probably also go over the top 5 anime slices of lifeys, and find a waifu in the process. Even though most of these slice of life animes are like,
aren't they all like high school kids?
Yeah.
That's gonna be
all right. First off, waifus can be waifu, as long as it's not like weird.
If you want to go to jail, sir.
I know.
Okay.
One of my waifus was Asuka for a long time. And Asuka's like 16, and she's like literally everyone's waifu until like, I think, episode or movie 3 or something like that. Then she turns 18.
Okay, so I will let you have an underage waifu if this anime was made and released when you were younger.
Okay.
So like, they kind of grow up with you.
Yes.
So.
All right, I'll accept that.
That's where I draw the line.
I'll accept that for my creepy take for the week. Thezalbee's creeper take for the week. Oh yeah. Man.
That's gonna be like your weekly TikTok.
No, I don't want to be known on TikTok as the anime creepy guy. Okay, all right. I don't want to be known as that.
Plenty of those already.
It's already gonna go off as, oh my god, this guy on WEEABOOZIES is like. He likes live action anime, and on top of that, he has way too many waifus to even count. All right. So I want to read off this. I want to read off this quick description here, so I found it to be really funny. In Robin Bringer's 2007 book Understanding Anime, slice of life is a genre more akin to melodrama than drama, bordering on absurd due to large numbers of dramatic and comedic events in a short span of times. The author compares it to teen dramas such as Dawson's Creek and the OC. This genre claims a large section of anime manga market, literally a whole slew of like the market is slice of life animes that are like 20 word long anime or like titles. I have to read some off next week. I'm gonna get okay. That will also probably be the game for next week. Is me reading off random slice of life anime manga for you, and you telling me if it's real or not.
Oh my god!
Because I know Joey the Anime Man did one time, but he did it all in Japanese, and I unfortunately don't speak Japanese. I speak it phonetically, but not actually. So yes, we're gonna do that next week. So Jackie's gonna finish an anime that she's been watching for a long time, and I'm gonna finally pick up one. Probably something older, like probably within like 2010 to 2020 range. Just because I don't
older. Mine's like stupid old.
Or because I don't want to watch. I know. Because I don't want to watch I don't want to watch K-On! Again. Because I don't need to get all those music songs stuck in my head again. I really don't. I hate how infusing those damn songs are. So I gotta find out which anime to pick from, and I will go with that will be our question of the week. Is what is your favorite slice of life anime? And this time it will not go over the other shots because I did not do other shots in this episode. All I did was the 2-shot with both of us, so that way I don't have to edit it as much. So we're gonna go with that as our question of the week. So I don't think we had actually any answers last week for our question of the week. But
I got a lot of in-person
answers. What was?
And Michael, can you go comment? Like, thanks.
Yeah, go comment. Go feed the algorithm and go comment and like. But yes, that will conclude today's episode of WEEABOOZIES. We did the jazz hands. Yes, WEEABOOZIES. All in caps.
Fingers.
Yes. Or the silent claps for the deaf. I think that's.
And you gotta do the snaps.
Yes, the snaps too. We are all inclusive anime here. All inclusive anime podcast. We are the otakus of the week, of course. So I remember everyone. We have the, of course, call to action section of please go not die for coughing. Please go and follow both of us on social medias. Jackie, go ahead and give your social medias that you want to plug.
Oh yeah, I changed them. It's mugiwara.mama on Instagram.
That is your base. That is your personal one. What about your book one?
It's bookish.mugiwara, and then my lifting one is mugiwara.lifts.
Perfect. I have Thezalbee. I'm Thezalbee on everything. This is all branded as Thezalbee. So, and then of course the gaming channel is Thezalbee Gaming on Instagram. That is mainly it. And then we will. The sun is setting, by the way, on this podcast and my face. So it is getting brighter and brighter and hotter in this like area. So, and of course, please leave a comment below answering the question of the week, which is what is your favorite slice of life anime. We will answer the questions that you have for us. Feel free to send us emails too. I do have an email. It is Thezalbee@thezalbee.com. It's very easy to remember. So Thezalbee@thezalbee.com. If you want a question answered on the podcast or on the video cast, podcast, whatever you want to call this. And hopefully now that we have better quality audio, I can now upload this onto a actual podcast application. So I might use Anchor.
Spotify.
Yes, Spotify, which I'll pretty much go through Anchor for everything. And this will be also my weekly call out for Faku to please sponsor us. I don't know if you know what Faku is, but it's the one of the leading hentai brands.
Oh my gosh.
And low key, that's the reason why I want to talk about anime so much, is to be sponsored by them, just to have fun and be like, oh look, I was sponsored by
Put that out in the
Faku.
universe, dude.
I want to put that in the
Put it out.
universe. So anytime you talk about the WEEABOOZIES, also tag Faku with it, so that way they know you're talking about us. Remember, of course, and don't only subscribe to me, subscribe to Jackie as well. Everything is in the end card. Her channel, my channel, and that is it for this week's edition of the WEEABOOZIES. I will see you guys all next week. Jackie, go ahead and throw it out.
Throw it out. What?
Just throw it out there. Throw it out. Say goodbye. Do something.
Bye.
We'll see you guys all next week. I'll embarrass Jackie even more. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye, everybody.
Oh, bye.